And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. My name is FDS, and I am here with my intern, Yelik. No co-host Ness today because Ness wasn't feeling up to it. Not sure why. Anyway, welcome to the Ace Podcast.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks. Therefore, there's been a shitload of G1 shows that we have to go through, starting with literally B block night 1. So we have to go all the way back to that. And let's talk about that. Yeah, because I'm Rhett and Link now. So
we're gonna skip all the preliminary matches because who cares about those?
They're fucking tag matches. Nobody gives a fuck. All right, so to kick off the G1, we had Juice Robinson versus Shingo Takagi. Takagi.
I'm just gonna. You guys both laughed at me for saying Juice was gonna win this match, and I
that was
told
a
you
shock.
wrong.
It was a shock. It was a
Shock?
It was a shock. Come on,
not a shock. Shingo is a junior heavyweight, and I'm surprised he got he has 4 points right now.
What he was 18-0 in this Best of Super Juniors. You think they're gonna have him lose like every match he's in? No.
I never said he was gonna lose every match he's in. I'm surprised that he has 4 points in victories over Taichi,
which makes
Taichi and Yano.
Yeah, so
which is odd.
Yeah, it's Taichi and Yano. Come on, man.
It's odd to me how the two people who's beaten Naito, Takagi's beat them.
Well, that just tells you something, doesn't it? It just
it
tells you what might happen when Takagi and Naito go one-on-one.
Yeah, Naito won.
Probably. But this match was good. This was a good match. It was a good way to kick off B block.
Yeah.
They definitely showed off.
Solid.
Yeah, it was good. It was a fun match. Good shit. And then Juice wins. Juice has been a lot more angry boy lately, which is fun. So yeah. Yeah. Continuing on, he's
improved a lot.
Definitely.
He's very solid in the ring now.
Yeah,
he's gearing up for a big G1. I think we all thought it was going to be White Naito as the final.
But now
I think it's Juice Moxley.
Yeah, it looks a little
next
different.
Match.
We had Taichi versus Moxley.
Good little brawl.
Fun brawl. Fun match to kick off things. It was a pretty obvious result though. With Taichi. We are streaming live right now, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. Sorry.
I hope so.
It was coming. I don't know. I can't see the the live dashboard's being a bit weird. Hold on.
Before that Ishii match, Moxley has had some was quite short in his match times.
Yeah, he had a match, his second match that he had, I was a little bit, I'll talk about in a minute, but I wasn't really a huge fan of it. Basically, there were some things that happened. Is there a way? Sorry, that was just thanks, Bailey. Basically, the match was. He has had a short match time. Basically, I think it was mainly because the guys he was facing weren't exactly like. It was Taichi and then the other guy who we'll talk about later. Yeah, I know it was called, but I'll talk about that match later because I got some stuff to say about it. And yeah, but this match was
fun. I didn't see that match though.
I did.
Oh boy!
Unfortunately,
yeah. It was that bad.
It was.
Really?
I'll get to it. We'll get to it. Basically, this.
I'll have to watch that later.
This match was fun. Taichi so far putting in a good performance in the G1. Not really.
Yeah.
Doing too well in the points department, but in terms of match quality, he's been doing all right.
Taichi's always he can put on a good match if he wants to.
Yeah.
And it seems like right now he wants to.
It is his first G1. I think he definitely wants to prove that he belongs in the field. And so far he hasn't had a bad match. So yeah, I think he's definitely.
Yeah. Ever since Dominion, he's been quite good.
He's been on it. So. Yeah. Continuing on, we had a certain Sublime Master Thief beat up. This match Naito versus Yano. This was a fun one. It was funny. Basically, what they're doing is pretty obvious. They're just trying to get all the losses for Naito. They were trying to get the losses for Naito and Jay out of the way so they can do that shit later.
Ness got us. Ness got us. Yep. He guessed this. I don't know how he guessed this, but he got us.
It makes. I mean, okay. It's like I said, Yano can literally beat anyone in the G1 at any time, and it'll make sense because it's Yano.
My thing is, the reason I can't see Naito winning now isn't because of Naito, it's because of White.
Exactly, I saw that as well. But the thing is, I don't think White's going to win now either. I think I'm questioning what they're doing with this G1. This shit is confusing me. I think someone from A block is winning.
It's Kenta's to lose. It's Kenta's to lose.
Kenta's not winning. No. Kenta's gonna get Naito'd on the last night. You know, like if you remember last year's G1, Naito basically had the entire G1 won, but then
would you agree with me if I said you think Ibushi's winning?
I would say that's a very, very likely outcome. I would say Ibushi winning is very likely.
Do you think that's the most likely outcome at this point?
To be honest, the most likely outcome seems like it very well might be like Okada winning and picking his challenger. That could very well just happen. That seems like
that actually could happen.
They could literally just do that, and then nobody would say anything, and he'd be like, "I want all the belts. I want a 4-way match with Ishii, Moxley, and Naito for
Imagine if that's how we get Okada and Naito for both the belts.
That very well could be how they do it. It'd be like, oh, I beat everyone in.
But wouldn't that be kind of bad? The first time you have Wrestle Kingdom 2 nights and you have a match for both of your big championships.
Well, I mean, Naito would have to defend the first one. He'd be like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. What if they did this? What if like Okada somehow defends the G1 briefcase and the heavyweight title, and then he says, okay, here's what we're gonna do. On night 1 of Wrestle Kingdom, it'll be the Intercontinental Championship in the main event, and the winner of that match will face me in the main event of night 2 for the belt. And that'd be how you could do it and get away with it. It'd make Okada look stupid, but you know.
I wish we were doing this podcast tomorrow night because that Okada Kenta match is going to say a lot about the future of this G1.
Yeah, that'll be.
If Kenta wins that, it's Kenta's G1 to lose.
I mean, well, because it's not till Wednesday. It's not till Wednesday. Oh, it's not till
the next night.
Actually, G1, the Kenta versus Okada match isn't until the 27th.
The next A block night of the G1.
There's so many. It's a long ass tournament.
You know what I mean. Okay, right. The next time. After that match, that match is going to a lot about the future. Because if Kenta wins that, it's his to lose.
Pretty much.
Like, he would have to lose 3 out of his final 4 matches, not including if he wins Okada, in order for Ibushi to beat him. And he would have to lose 2 matches at least for Okada to beat him. Because he holds a tiebreaker over both Ibushi and Okada.
Yeah, I'm thinking they are going to do, like, Kenta's going to win most of his matches, but he'll get to, like, 12 points on, like, the last night. Like, if you remember last year's G1, Naito had 12 points, and he was the head of B block, and then he lost to Zack on the final night, which therefore caused for Ibushi to win. So they might do that again, but with Kenta, and then, well, it'll be Zack doing it to Kenta. But
I think that's going to happen. I'm just saying, it looked... Okada's probably going to win that match.
Probably.
I can't see Kenta winning that match. Or it's going to be a draw.
Yeah, something like that. Next up, we had Ishii versus Cobb. This was fun. Nice, big, heavy man.
Yeah, Cobb had a good showing for his first G1 match.
Yeah, it was good shit.
Yeah. I can't say much else. Not Ishii's best match in the G1. I think he has the current best match of the G1.
Ishii has the best match of everything. He's Ishii. He's
Ishii. God, I hope he wins the G1.
If only. He can't now, though. I don't think he will now, though, because he lost to Moxley. So, yeah.
Hey, Moxley. And they're not going to have the B block final be Ishii Taichi.
Yeah, no. I wish, but that'd be hilarious, but no.
Taichi wins the B block.
Taichi wins the G1.
Taichi's going the Wrestle Kingdom.
Even though he's down like 3 matches. But like he somehow
Hey, no, he has 2 points.
He has 2 points. I think he lost 2 as well, though. So
that's better than Jay White.
Oh yeah, this is
God,
you
hilarious. Must be so happy.
I wish I was. I wish I was. But the problem is now I know he's not losing any of his other matches, and that just makes me sad.
Okay, so who do you have left?
God, Goto versus White is up next. Goto getting.
He still. What's trivial about this is he still has Naito, Moxley, and Robinson.
Oh yeah, I think. Well, he'll probably beat Juice because that makes sense for him to beat Juice, and then Moxley and Naito are really the only threats.
To Juice a lot, right? Hasn't White lost to Juice a lot?
Exactly. Well, he lost to him a couple times, and then so I think they kind of have to do the whole, he gets his win back and cheats his way to start winning G1 matches.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Cobb won this match. Not Cobb. Goto won this match. Good shit.
Goto. Wait, are we talking about
Goto White?
Okay, well, Ishii beat Cobb, and then Goto beat White.
Yeah.
God, this match was so slow to start off. It was like 10 minutes of boring.
Yeah, it wasn't anything great. It was just kind of there.
I can't stand a Jay White match. And it's not okay, I can stand a Jay White match. Jay White can have
good love Jay White matches. Shut up.
If you skip the first 10 minutes.
No, okay, fuck off.
Skip the fuck off. If I can skip the first 10 minutes of a Jay White match, I'll enjoy it.
That's not a Jay White match, though. That's 11 minutes of another match.
But if you skip the first 10 minutes of a Jay White match, it's good. It's just the first 10 minutes is just so slow and just.
But then that's not the full match. So you like half of a Jay White match, basically. You don't like an actual Jay White match. You like half a Jay White match.
It was also probably worse because this is also a very Goto style match as well. Because Goto also likes the slow. He does, and I liked his match against Naito, but
yeah, Goto and White just don't have chemistry. It doesn't work.
I just couldn't. It just was so slow paced and just. Near the end, I liked it. It was a good ending, and
good finish. Yeah,
the last 10 minutes of that match were very strong and good. Just that first half, just so slow, and just get to it.
Jay White matches.
I'm just gonna say it right now, and it's gonna be. You'll probably agree with me.
Yeah.
My favorite match out of Jay White so far, and this is probably because I haven't seen his one against Ishii. My favorite match with White so far in this tournament is against Yano.
I mean, it was funny, I guess. Like, that was about it.
Yeah.
But I saw the match with Ishii, so I have my reasons for that probably being my favorite match out of White ever, because it was actually fucking good.
Oh, I should see it then.
Yeah. When I actually say a Jay White match is good, it's like, that's a good Jay White match.
God, Ishii's done a bunch of work so far. Like, all of his matches.
He always does, dude. It's Ishii. All right, next up, we had night 2 of A Block kicking off with the match that everyone loves. Lance
I'm going to prelude this. I have not seen all of the, most of the A Block stuff.
Don't worry. There's not much there. It's pretty boring.
Okay, good.
A Block has been very meh. We had Lance Archer versus Bad Luck Fale to start off.
I saw this match. Actually.
It was entertaining, if anything. Archer actually showed off a lot. Archer's been showing off that he's actually very good, and that's very good to see.
Oh yeah, Archer's very good. He got he's impressed me. Just get rid of that palm. whatever that claw. Just if you get rid of
EVP
that,
claw.
he's
He has
great.
big hands. He has the big hand.
If you get rid of the big hand move,
No, big hand.
he's great.
No, big hand.
God,
You can't have not his
God.
awesome full Nelson bomb or the blackout, which is a fucking badass
or the
finishing move.
blackout. God,
No,
but
big
the
hand.
hand does,
Big hand.
it doesn't even cover their face.
Big
It
hand.
gets like half of their face.
Big hand.
And then he just kind of puts his knee on their. It's so awkward. God,
It's awkward as
it's
like his
so
finish.
bad.
He needs to work on that. Like I'll admit, he needs to work on that.
God,
But everything else is
it's
great.
not. Or no, just don't do it. You had a good finisher. You have a good moveset. Why did you need the big hand?
Has two good finishers, and he uses this one
You know
instead.
You know what he should do? Archer, that can be a signature. That can be a good little, rest hold.
No, big hand.
It doesn't have to be his finish.
I mean, you know what? Fucking Rowan's doing it as a choke slam, so why not?
But the thing is, he's doing it as a choke slam, and that looks cool. Rowan's making it look cool. He's grabbing by the face and slamming them to the ground. That looks cool. Archer's kind of lightly putting them on the ground, like, okay, just make sure you look into my hand. Okay, and then he just kind of puts his knee on their chest.
Have you ever had your temple squeezed though? Have you ever had your temple squeezed?
By a man's thumb and pinky? No.
By a man with the hands the size of Lance Archer. The hands.
God, I saw him do that to Fale, and it looked so weird.
Yeah, but that's because Fale has a big
stretch that big.
Yeah, because Fale has a big ass head.
So weird.
Anyway, that was a
God, that was.
Next up, some fun stuff.
Okay,
we had
it was Osprey and
Sanada.
Oh, I went halfway. This was when I stopped watching A Block because I had to leave to do
This was
something.
fun. They tried to do the I was annoyed that it wasn't as smooth. They did the Oz cutter counter into the skull end, but it wasn't as smooth as it could have been. Like you'd expect like Sanada to jump and grab him, but he kind of just like stood there and just like pushed him there and then snapped it back on. It was very weird looking. It wasn't bad, but it just looked weird. And also, they shook hands at the beginning of the match, which was weird.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna bring it up again later when we talk about AEW.
Yeah.
There is such thing as too much flippy shit.
Oh yeah.
There is such thing as too much of an athletic match. In this, I feel like, most Osprey matches for me.
Yeah, it's Osprey. He does a lot of.
It's too many moves, and it just kind of takes me out of the match. It kind of just like.
I think Sonata's a good balance for it though, because he does Sonata's more. He has a more grounded game focus.
I'll either love a Sonata match or I'll just tune out.
I don't remember.
And objectively, I'll be like, this is good, but I can't get into it. And it's
divisive. I'll say that.
I want to like it. Because I'm like, they're doing this hard work and they're doing it well and they're doing all these cool moves and such that, hey, that would be cool. That's a cool thing they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just I can't. There's nothing I feel from it. There's no story being told. There's just move, finish.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Osprey has tried to make a more ground game approach style, but he still does a lot of flips and a lot of he still does the Tiger Roll kick. He still does the fucking the shooting star press. He does all this springboard crap, and it's a lot.
I remember there's this one somebody I remember I was listening to a different podcast, I think. Wow. And it was I forget. I know, it was a while back, but it was I forget what it's called, but they were talking about how an Osprey match you can tell how it goes. And it's like, oh, this can't be the finish. Osprey hasn't done the cheeky Nando's kick, or like, oh, this can't be the finish. He hasn't done so and so move. Like, because you know how an Osprey match goes, especially if he's winning.
For the most part,
That's why I like his matches when he loses. One of my favorite matches of Osprey's was that Archer match.
Yeah, which he actually showed off a lot
on
of
night
his...
one. He showed off. He did those cool moves, but he didn't do it in that fluid, like, oh, this is an Osprey match.
Yeah.
He did it kind of randomly because he lost and Archer was getting the win. And because Archer was allowed to kind of take control of that match more.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
One thing I want to say, though, out of this G1, Archer has the best choke slam in the business currently. Like,
yeah.
That choke slam actually looks like, okay, that fucking hurts. He's not, like, Archer is tall, but he's not super tall. But, like, that looks like I wouldn't want to take that. Because, like, looking at it, it just looks painful. Like, yeet.
Yeah.
He yeets them up and then dumps them. It's hilarious. Anyway, so Osprey won this match.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Next up, we had... no, I don't want to relive this.
Did not see this. Oh,
Okada, Zack
luckily,
Sabre Jr.
I stopped halfway in that Osprey match, and then I kind of just looked up the results.
Okada beat him in 12 minutes.
And
Okada beat Zack Sabre Jr. in 12 minutes. If that's not a sum of how Zack's G1 is going right now, I don't know what is. Because fucking hell, what the fuck was like? This was a good match. It was a good match.
My saving grace for this is Sabre has Kenta the final night, and Kenta is doing great right now. So that all I think that means to me is Sabre's gonna bounce back.
Maybe. I mean, he's already gotten. His start in the G1 was, and. Yeah, we all said Zack was winning this, and then fucking no Royal Quest title match for us, I guess. Jesus.
And also, y'all know what's more trivial to me, and I know we're gonna talk about this match later, but I want to bring it up now.
Yeah,
Okada also lost to Osprey.
No, he didn't.
So we're not. Sorry, I meant beat Osprey. My bad. Osprey lost to Okada.
Yeah.
Words are not my friend.
Well, that makes a little more sense because you can't have the junior heavyweight champion beating the heavyweight champion because it's like
I know, but like we're not gonna get that. We all thought, oh, they're gonna put a British guy in the main event of that show.
Well, they have to
try and
the question is, if it's not gonna be a heavyweight title match, what
do they have to?
They have to? They pretty much. I mean, if you don't, it's a fucking bad decision. Like, who do you? I'm guessing Zack's gonna pin either Ishii or maybe Naito on at the G1 finals in a tag match. Probably Ishii, and then get a never title shot.
Okada Kenta.
Maybe, but I think they do that at Kings of Pro.
Well, you want to put butts in seats. You want to get that big match.
Well, I think Royal Quest is already doing pretty well in terms of sales.
My thing is, Okada, you can put anybody with him, and he will be good.
That's true.
People will like it. You can put anyone against him, and people will like that match.
That's true, but
it doesn't have to be Zack Sabre Jr. It doesn't have to be Will Ospreay. They could put Evil against Okada in that match.
Don't give them
ideas. People will watch it.
Don't give them ideas. I like Evil, but I don't want him in the main event of Royal Quest. All right.
Hey, I'm not gonna say that because that's spoilers for NXT UK. Even though I'm convinced no one watches that show.
I mean, I've seen the taping spoilers already.
But yeah, they have to go against a rough main event.
Yeah,
of Cardiff.
Yeah, the main event is a big match, but that match has been done before in another company, Progress.
But thing is, now you have more stakes, and people will want to see that match.
That's true. So Maybe they will.
People will want to see that match.
Maybe they will go Enzo Okada in the main event, but
my thing is, I think Royal Quest is going to be a better card.
Probably
because you can get Sabre because of his losses. You can get him defending the British Heavyweight Championship.
That's true. Tanahashi.
Let's say
Tana.
No.
Sonata.
Give Tanahashi a break. Okay.
Well, the other people he's lost to are Okada, Tanahashi, and Sonata.
He's dying.
He lost to Okada, Tanahashi, and Sonata, and he already defended against Sonata.
I know.
And he can't defend against Okada because he's the heavyweight champion. So Tanahashi's the only one.
He'll probably lose. I think he'll lose to someone else. So maybe like Ibushi.
Yeah, maybe. Hard to say.
But I think Ibushi's gonna win. So
probably
we'll see.
Speaking of Ibushi, next up, Evil versus Ibushi.
I did not see this match, but I know I guessed it correctly, and you guys didn't.
Yeah, Evil won.
Yeah, I knew that would happen.
Yeah. Random win. Evil wins. Beats Ibushi.
I mean, Evil needed some wins. I think they were trying to have him beat Sonata.
He beat Sonata, so I mean, he'll get I don't know how many points he's gonna get. Maybe 8, maybe 6.
He's gonna get like 6 or 8. He's gonna do the same as Sonata because they seem to like doing that in G1s.
No. They have usually Evil gets around 10, and Sonata has always consistently gone.
Oh yeah, no, they like to give him like 2 more points than Sonata, don't they?
Yeah.
And then in every other tournament, Sonata does better.
Yeah. New Japan Cup is Sonata, G1 is Evils, and then World Tag League they go together and they win it every fucking time. Yeah. Every fucking time. Next up we had but yeah, this match was fine. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
What was it? It was Kenta and...
No, I mean Ibushi and Evil, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, Ibushi Evil, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was fine. Next up, we had the main event, Kenta versus Tanahashi. This match was fucking great. One thing I want to talk about, they keep trying to make Kenta they're basically just calling him Shibata 2.0 at this point. They just keep referring to him as Shibata 2.0, and it's just starting to annoy me at this point.
Honestly, I think they're just kind of trying to get through the G1 right now with Kenta. So
yeah.
They can finally team him up with Goto.
Yeah, maybe. But like they keep literally just trying
they keep bringing up Shibata with Goto matches as well. The whole LA Dojo thing. Ooh, he was
LA Dojo Shibata. Boys, yeah. LA Dojo gang. It's a gang now.
They were friends in high school.
But like
oh, come on.
Dude, they keep bringing up, they literally have brought up Shibata so many fucking times in this G1. It's actually getting annoying. Like, the guy is retired. Stop it. I like him too, but stop it.
Can we just, like, please, does he have to be brought up every 5 minutes? Like, come on.
Yeah, like literally, Kent. You know how Kenta does the corner drop, the hesitation drop kick, right? They literally said, like, on the English commentary team, it was literally like, well, every time he does it, well, you know, Shibata made this move famous, but Kenta was doing it first. Kevin, I love you, but shut up. I know Kenta was doing it first. I watched him do it first. Fuck up.
Just so annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Tanahashi was 0-2 at this point, which was, crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
God, how is... I thought Tanahashi was going to do very bad this G1. So,
I mean,
his current total surprises me.
It's not terrible, but it's not exactly great either.
I thought he and Sabre would be switched right now because I thought Sabre was going to win that match.
Yeah. But no, because then you remember Tanahashi beat him in the new. Then you remember Zach beat him in one Supercard, so you know. Anyway, night 2 for B block. Let's talk about that. That's a little more fun. Shingo Yano. I didn't really watch this match. I kind of just skimmed over it.
I saw this match. Yano is just going crazy with his stuff.
Yeah,
this was so hilarious.
Yano's been going. I mean, I guess it's a contrast to last year, where like last year in the G1, Yano was playing serious, and then like therefore now he's gone to back to being comedy goofball.
This is very comedy, and I remember
And this I'm gonna bring up another podcast here. I was listening to Jim Cornette's podcast recently.
You bring up that one?
Okay, it's a guilty pleasure. I'll say it because I like his podcast because I like hearing him bitch and moan about stuff.
All right, yeah, keep going.
And I don't agree with him at all, but he keeps bringing up how in comedy and wrestling should be the guys trying to actually win the match.
Yeah.
Yano does that. It's not like, oh, random stuff. Oh, I'm gonna lightly tap you like Orange Cassidy does, and I like that too. But I understand where he's coming from there.
Yeah, because Yano just goes bang, punch you in the dick, I win.
Yeah, and it's just like the barricade thing that he did in this match. He goads him out of the ring, like beats him down, sits him down in the chair, just takes the barricade, slides all the way over, creates like an obstacle course for Takagi. Then he gets right by the apron at like 17, so he throws the turnbuckle pad at him.
That's
from his side of the ring. That's like it's a spear, and it's just, and he gets like tumbles back. It finally gets it at 19. Just like
okay,
hilarious.
And then wait, Shingo won with a pumping bomber in this match. What the fuck?
Okay, it's because and then after that he tried to do the old Eddie Guerrero spot.
The chair fall down thing. Yeah.
So he didn't fall down, but he was like, "Hey, he's trying to hit me with it," but the ref, and then Bushi came out.
Bushi. Bushi gives 0 fucks.
And distracted Marty Asami.
Yeah.
And so he actually threw a chair at Yano in the head, kind of dazed him. Bomber 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because if Yano needs anything, it's more mental. It's more shots to the head. Oh god.
God, by the way they wrestle, you'd think Yano. Well, actually, never mind.
That was a Don Callis joke, but okay. That was me making a Don.
I was gonna make a joke, but then I was like, yeah.
All right, next up,
doesn't make sense.
We had a fun match: Goto versus Robinson. Oh boy,
I got halfway through this match, and then I think it's even open one of my tabs. Yeah, I did not finish this match.
It's fun. I liked it. But Juice winning was a shock. It's weird that they had Juice win this. I don't know why.
How was it shock?
It's a shock because they were building up Goto to be this big deal in the G1, and then he loses like 2 matches back to back after beating.
You all know why? The main event of B Block is going to be Robinson Moxley.
Probably.
So they need Robinson to be good.
Maybe. It's hard to say. Guess we'll find out. Then but this match was fun, and Juice won, and yeah, not much else to say about it. It was just a good match, and it was fun, and yeah, not much else. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I remember this.
This is
Cobb and Moxley. Okay.
And
these two do not have chemistry. I'm just gonna say that right now. Cobb and Moxley.
I remember when this was announced, I was kind of trying to picture this match in my head, and I was like, how do those fit together?
That's the thing, though, because Cobb has this he has this athletics. He obviously has this super athlete style, and then Moxley has the wild, crazy brawler kind of weird crap. This was like
very different styles, and they don't mesh.
The one thing that always takes me out of a match is if the crowd doesn't care. Even if a match is great, if the crowd is dead, I find it hard to enjoy the match. The crowd did not care at all throughout this match. Nobody gave a shit. It was just boring. And these two are both great workers, but this match just didn't work. This is probably the worst match in the G1 so far, and it's a shame, but then it became between two guys who are actually very good. It was slow. The finish came out looked very sloppy. It was very a lot of the stuff they did was very boring. I mean, there was some cool spots, but other than that, it was a very slow, very boring match. And it was only 9 minutes, basically. So, but still.
I think it's probably just a fluke between these two. It's not that, and by a fluke I mean not that they don't have good chemistry. I mean, they probably have bad chemistry. I didn't see the match, but I think it's just you find a guy that has bad chemistry with you, and you don't get out like one of your 5-star performances. So it's just like you had a bad match. So what? You have 8 others.
It's one match at a G1, but it has definitely been the worst match so far. Next up, we had a match that I surprisingly enjoyed. I mean, not surprisingly, Ishii's in it, but like it was Ishii versus Jay White. So it's like, am I going to enjoy this is a very big question.
Okay, question. Did you enjoy the first 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It was great.
No,
legitimately, I loved this match because most of the match was just Ishii beating the shit out of Jay and Geto. Oh. It was so fucking good. But
okay,
like,
I see why.
But it was no, because Jay was also like doing like these counters and trying to do these counters, but Ishii was just going fuck you, fuck you, and every time Ishii, it was just so great. Like Jay was trying to like piss off Ishii, but if you try to piss, and usually if you try to piss off Jay, pisses off something, like we can lure him into something, but it's Ishii. So like the psychology was just so good because Ishii will just get more aggressive and just beat the fuck out of you harder. Therefore, you're gonna lose. It was just so good, and I loved it. It was great.
You just like to see him get hurt.
I mean, I do, but like there was the Gota match had a lot of him getting hurt as well. But this was different. It's like
then you must have loved the finish to the White Yano match.
Oh, the brass knuckles to the that was funny. But
God, that spot. If somebody did that to you, shoot,
that would hurt.
Like,
yeah, that would hurt.
Oh my God, you would never be able to have children.
Oh yeah, it's hard to say if Jay will ever have kids again. It's very hard to say.
Oh God. Oh, I think they're teasing a split up of Geto and White.
Maybe it seems like it, and I mean. I wouldn't. I mean, it'd be kind of fun to see Jay by himself because, like, Geto doesn't really add anything to the partnership anyway.
My thing is, White was better last year without Geto.
In terms of G1 performances, yeah.
No, I mean, him in Okada is probably in the first one. The first one.
First one.
Very important.
Yeah.
The first one.
Okay, maybe.
G1.
Maybe. It was all right. And then Dick Punch City.
That's one of my favorite White matches.
I think that was probably when I started to dislike White more. Like, I think it was that his G1 run that was like, because the first like 4 matches he hit people in the nuts, and I'm like, why are you Yanoing this? Like, why are you're in the G1? Don't Yano this, and
he's not Yanoing. He's being a heel.
I know,
and
but
there's
like,
a difference.
Come on,
in there.
The problem
there's a line. Yano does it because they both do it for a similar reason. Yano does it to try to. They both do it to win, but Yano does it to try and be funny. White does it to get a leg up and try and use it as a tool.
But it was just
kind of like Yano.
It's a very WWE thing to do, and like
and White is that's what I think White's character is. He's trying to be
he's
that
debit as a heavyweight. That's it. He's just been.
He's the WWE heel in a very different
environment.
Environment.
He is the perfect leader for Bullet Club because that's what Bullet Club was when it first started. It was literally these guys bringing over the WWE kind of deal and just doing all the heel shit that they did in WWE. So it was different, and that's what got them over. So that's why
he plays that role well.
He does, but it doesn't mean I don't like it. It looks stupid.
Yeah, actually, it's better if you don't like it because that means he's doing his heel job well.
Exactly, and yet you all complain when I say I hate Jay White.
We complain when we aren't complaining when you say that.
Yes, you are. Saying, like, what do you mean? You're all like, "Oh, come on, man! It was a good match."
How about I say this? I said that wrong. Words are not my friend. Jay, we are complaining when we say that, but we're saying that because we can see that it's a work.
I mean,
Like
I know
he's
it's a work, but
doing that.
there
He's
are
doing
better ways
that.
of doing it, and
So
it's like
I don't. Well, these days in wrestling, and it's kind of weird. You kind of have to be a bad wrestler to be a heel.
yeah. Otherwise, people will
And that's
hear you.
the way it is.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. That's why, because like, and this is a comparison I think you're gonna like here. Jay White is the Matt Taven of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay, I think Jay's too good for that description. Fuck off. Don't even.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
He's too good for
He
that.
is.
He's
They
okay.
are.
If
They
you want to
play
call Jay,
their
okay,
role
look, if you want to call Jay
very-
anything, Jay is the Baron Corbin of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Okay?
And Matt Taven is the Baron Corbin of Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You want to notice something? Jay had a very short world title reign. Baron Corbin never won the world title. What the fuck are you doing, Ring of Honor? Do you not see what you're not supposed to do?
They're trying to be different, okay? And also
by having their Corbin win the world title. Good job, guys. They're fucking idiots. All right, we'll come to that later. Anyway, back to Ishii.
We'll argue about that later.
Yeah.
Apparently this was a good match. I didn't see it.
I enjoyed it. It was actually, there were some good spots. There was some interesting counter wrestling from Jay. Like, you know how this guy we used to have on the forums, he's not really around anymore. We've talked about how Jay's the best counter wrestler in the business. This actually showed kind of how good of a counter wrestler he is. Like, it showed off some interesting stuff. It was fun, and it worked. Good shit. Like, he ducked for the start lighting lariat, which nobody does, which is smart. Like, I'll give Jay that. That was a smart thing to do. But then Ishii just...
I'm kind of surprised that didn't main event over Naito Taichi.
Oh, no, it's pretty obvious why that main evented. I'll explain that when we get to that match in a second.
I know why that main evented, because of what happened, but, like...
Yeah.
This kind of seems odd.
Anyway, Naito Taichi. Basically, this match was great too. We had two back-to-back great matches. But this one was great because it was literally, they made references to their last match, which was all the way back in fucking February. Like, this match it's been months since this match happened, and they were making references to it, and they were like doing the whole, "Oh, is Izuka come out again, even though he's retired?" It's like, and like they used Kanemaru and what's her name, the bitch who
Miho Abe?
Yeah, that's it. They used her in the match as well a lot, and the finish was a bit strange because he wins with a move. Taichi won with a move he doesn't usually win with. The last ride powerbomb. It was very weird.
Oh yeah.
Didn't win with Black Mephisto.
The never open weight title with that?
Maybe. I thought he won with Black Mephisto.
I thought he won with the last ride.
I can't remember.
I thought I saw that. He beat Jeff Cobb for it.
He might have. I don't remember. It was a very... I can't remember that match very well because I saw like half of it, and I got like it was just
I thought I saw it in like a video package. I saw him like do the last ride 1, 2, 3. Maybe I was wrong though.
I don't know.
But
man.
Anyway, carry on.
But this is fun. Yeah.
Question: Did he or did he not use the Iron Finger?
He did.
Okay.
It was
just
silver.
making sure.
It was silver. But yeah. It's still silver. It's not gold. Everyone was like, "Ooh, they're gonna spray paint it gold." No, it's still silver.
I said Iron Finger.
No, I mean like you know how everyone kept saying like, "Ooh, Taichi should."
I didn't hear that.
Like okay, so people kept saying like Taichi should spray paint the Iron Finger gold and shit, and it's just like, well, it's still silver. So yeah,
dude, spray paint it black and then put like some gold paint on it.
Yeah, well, that would actually just be Taichi colors. But I think he's keeping it silver as like. It's like literally an ode to Izuka. So it's like
ode to Izuka. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Like it's literally
I remember I was watching night 3, right?
Yeah.
I was because I caught like the last bit of the preliminary of that, and I saw Taichi leaving, and I saw him kind of talking or whatever to the Iron Finger, and I was like, oh god, they're gonna have him beat Naito.
Basically, what was happening is he like after this match, he had a promo. He did obviously the post match promo. He's like making it out like the spirit of Iizuka is contained in the Iron Finger, basically. So like basically, whenever he puts it on, he goes insane and just goes and then turns into Iizuka, basically. So like it's like a dangerous weapon, basically. The most dangerous weapon in New Japan Pro Wrestling is the Iron Finger. The spirit of Iizuka lives on. Yeah, like when he put it on, it was like a big deal. He was like, he slid it on. He went, it looked like he was like doing the "I have the power" thing from He-Man.
Oh my god!
Except where he was like, "I am Iizuka," and then spec. He tried to hit it a few times in the match though, so it took a while to hit it.
Oh my god! I want to see Taichi versus PCO now. Just have Taichi put on the Iron Finger and just go crazy.
I mean, Taichi has so many weapons. Like, it's so crazy how many fucking weapons Taichi has.
The mic stand. Miho Abe is basically a weapon.
Yeah, but he also has Kanemaru now. That's also a weapon.
Like, is Desperado healthy? Desperado's not healthy yet.
Desperado's not healthy yet. No, he'll be back, I think, probably by Super J Cup. Which, yeah, seems about right. And then, yeah. But, like, now he has the Iron Finger, and, like, he has all this crap, like, all these weapons. He uses, like, maybe one of them. Like, and this is, I think, the only match where he tried to use all of them. So, like...
Well, yeah, because it was Naito.
Yeah, so he used every single weapon he had.
Question. What? Do you think Taichi will get an IC title shot?
Eventually. I mean, a shot, yes. A run, eventually.
Okay. Do you think Yano will get an IC title shot?
Probably. To be honest, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Because I was like, you were one of those people who are like, oh, he shouldn't get a IWTV title shot.
No, I don't think he should get a heavyweight title shot. I'm fine with him getting mid-card belts.
Well,
just not the way...
He deserved it.
He beat Omega. Book Yano to challenge for the main belt. It just doesn't work.
And also, he did do that once.
Yeah, a long-ass time ago.
It was in 2011. It was this
It's been decade. 8 years.
Whatever. Anyway.
You can't say, like, something that happened 8 years ago.
Okay. How did Cody get a title shot and not Yano?
Because it was the fucking...
Put Yano in that.
Because it was stupid, alright? Because it was...
They should have done...
I don't know.
They could have put...
Because they were being weird.
Yano and Omega. People would... And it was in the US. People would eat that shit up.
Well, we're not getting it, so shut up.
I'm gonna keep complaining about this.
All right, next up, we had the next night on A Block. What was this? A Block Night 3, I think? Yeah.
Can you stop? Call it Night 5.
It's Night 5, but yeah. We had Kenta versus Lance Archer to kick things off. Again, Lance Archer showing off exactly how good underrated he is, because, yeah, this was fucking great. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this a lot.
I almost expected Archer to win this match.
You'd think so, right? But then they're keeping Kenta undefeated, and they were both undefeated at this point, so somebody had to lose. So, and I think Archer would make more sense.
And I guess they want to build up to this Kenta Okada match.
But the thing that was like really shocking, Kenta made Archer tap out. Like that was weird.
Well, I guess that's the only way he could do it.
Oh yeah, I guess he's lifted bigger guys up for the GTS.
Who?
He hasn't faced. I'm trying to think of like when he's done it. I know he has. He's lifted bigger guys on his shoulders. I know that because it's like literally happened.
I know, but like
the Ascension, maybe
it makes sense that he would
tap him out with the crippler crossface,
and not
which is called
and I get it. I get it. It's not like it's not the GTS, but you'd think he'd win with that. But like,
Yeah.
even if he can do that, storytelling wise, it's probably better that he got him to tap
Actually,
out.
he lifted Archer up in this match on his shoulders. He just didn't win, but Archer just got out of it. I remember that now.
Well, I guess so. It's like, oh, it took too much strain on him to try and pick him up, so he had to try and think harder and wrestle smarter, not harder,
and win with the
to try and win.
fucking. Oh yeah, there was actually a really funny spot in this match. It wasn't what was a good spot, but it was funny at the time. So there were these two young boys. Archer was going to choke slam Kenta to the floor, and then they were stopping him, and he was going to let them move. They didn't move, so Archer picked up Kenta and threw him at the young boys, and then he did like a cannonball into Kenta and the young boys. It was hilarious.
Archer, it's just Minoru Suzuki in a tall man's body.
Well, he's part of Suzuki Gun. What do you expect? Like he's basically.
I know.
Yeah,
but like it's amazing.
Every member of Suzuki Gun has beaten up young boys except for Taichi.
Imagine
Taichi's the only one who doesn't do it.
Imagine if Minoru Suzuki had big hands and could do a choke slam.
Well, he could probably do a choke slam. I just don't think he doesn't. He just doesn't have big enough hands to do that.
He doesn't have big hands.
He doesn't have big hands. He doesn't need big hands. He's Minoru Suzuki.
God, if Minoru Suzuki had big hands,
dude, don't worry. It'll be big hand. I'm pretty sure Archer and Suzuki go team up for World Tag League, so we'll get that.
Oh, yeah, big hands and
big hands and big and death. It's just death to young boys, basically. If Suzuki Gun.
Honestly, I hope Suzuki and Sabre team up.
It's hard to say who he'll team up with, but like Archer needs somebody to team up with, and I don't think Archer and Taichi is a very it doesn't make much sense. Like I wouldn't put Archer and Taichi together. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Is there anyone else in Suzuki Gun?
Not in the heavyweight division currently, because DBS left. Fucking DBS. I want to work for Impact. Impact. I'm gonna fucking leave.
It's not his fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault. That's stupid that you're one of the top tag teams in New Japan. You decide to go to fucking Impact.
Hey, no, he wanted to work at Impact, and then JPW said he wasn't allowed to go, but then he wasn't getting booked well because apparently the booking team said he was allowed to go. But so it was just a whole thing, and they didn't know what was happening, so he was just kind of getting fed up with the booking and then JPW.
Yeah, so, whatever. Anyway, continuing on, we had Evil versus Sonata. This was fun. I liked it. It was good.
How was that not further down or up on the card?
Because there was fucking Ospreay and Ibushi on the card, and Zack and Tanahashi on the card, and yeah.
Zack and Tanahashi? That could have gone lower.
That was semi.
That could have gone. Evil Sonata's a big match.
It's a big match, but when it's on the card with all these other matches, it's like, yeah.
Evil Sonata's bigger than Sabre Tanahashi, in my opinion.
I disagree. That was a British heavyweight title match this year. So? Because because Sabre Tanahashi is a big deal because of how many matches they actually have between these two, and there's nobody says anything about them. Because they're really good matches, but nobody says anything about them. It's weird. They're always like in a weird spot. Like they're not in the main event ever, but they're in the main event of some undercard show. Like it's a weird match and they don't talk about enough, basically.
Hey, some undercard show?
Destruction. They may have had Destruction like 2017.
You know what some undercard show is?
What? Royal Quest? No. That's like the first big pay-per-view in the UK, or like their second one.
Is it a big pay-per-view?
It's big enough. It's directly after the G1. What do you expect?
Okay. Do you think they're gonna defend the G1 briefcase?
Probably not. Because they got Destruction after that, and then they got the US shows. So like, yeah. There's a lot of crap on after this shit.
I think they have the US shows and then.
No, I mean like they have another set of US shows after Super J Cup.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking of the US shows aren't in very big arenas.
No, they're not. They're like tour shows, kind of. I think
it's like 2300 Hammerstein and
something else.
Whatever the one in Lowell is.
Yeah. I mean, Hammerstein's pretty big. Like, that's a...
Hammerstein, but that's the second one. And that's also Tiger Hattori's
retirement one, yeah.
Show, right?
That's a decently big show. They'll probably give him a big match.
I don't think they'll do the briefcase there. I think they would rather do and especially because they're going head-to-head with WWE, I think they would like to do that there.
Maybe. But they have destruction directly after that, so, like, maybe. Hard to say. Yeah. And then they have Kings of Pro after that, and then Power Struggle, and so it's like all this other crap that they have, and yeah. Anyway, Evil Saw was a great match. Evil won with Evil, because it's evil.
Everything is evil. God, I wanted to do that gimmick for the forums so bad, but I just don't know anything.
I mean, it's like it's basically like, I don't know, mid-card Undertaker.
Is that's the perfect way of describing evil.
He's mid-card Undertaker, yeah. That's what he is. He's mid-card Undertaker.
Just give him like a big size.
Yeah, mid-card Undertaker. Anyway,
God, I just want to rant. I just want to put in kayfabe. This is evil. Everything is evil, and I'll be happy with my life.
I mean, that's pretty much his entire gimmick. It's one catchphrase.
That's all his gimmick.
Yeah, pretty much it. And yeah, so Evil won this, and then they kept teasing like this, just like Evil might be leaving LIJ, but we knew he wasn't going to. And then they did the fist bump. And then they did the fist bump at the end of the match to basically say, I'm still staying in LIJ, bro. I love you, bro. I love you too, bro. Yeah, bro.
Let's make it out. I'm
okay, man. I mean, Sonata's a handsome man, but I don't think Evil would be that. I think
Evil just hit him with evil.
Which is just his finisher's an STO still. It's weird that that's like one of the most devastating finishers in New Japan. It's a fucking STO.
Sometimes is it a reverse STO or it's just an STO?
No, it's just an STO. It's like he just sweeps the leg and it's just an STO.
Isn't that Mr. Kennedy's finisher or Anderson?
No, that's a reverse STO. That is yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
God, that's
anyway.
Isn't that a Russian leg sweep?
It's the same shit. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
It's kind of
shitty. Anyway, next up we had Okada versus Fale. Okada won. This match was boring.
Oh my god, they put Evil Sonata under Okada Fale?
Yep.
Oh, that's sad.
Also, Okada won with a roll-up.
That's sad.
This sucked. It was honestly terrible. It wasn't as bad as it wasn't. It was funny because I guess Chase got involved and it was entertaining, but like it was just not a good match. It was boring. Nothing happened. Next match. Anyway, next up we had Tanahashi versus Zack in a very fun match. But again, Zack lost.
He should be winning more. Bro.
He should be. But he isn't. He lost via roll-up. I'm very upset.
Via fruit roll-up.
It was like, I can't even remember the roll-up. It looked super weird. Oh, that's right. He did
victory roll, right?
No, it wasn't even a victory roll. It was like this weird, like, okay, so Zack got a triangle, right? And then like Tanahashi did this thing. He like flipped himself over onto his back, and then like did this thing, and then like pushed his legs down into him, and then that's how he won. It looked really stupid, and I don't understand what was going on in it. I don't understand what's going on in this G1, man. A block is confusing me. B block is making it out like it might not have the final wheel thought it was going to be, and I don't know anymore, man. I don't know anymore.
We're gonna get an Okada Moxley final.
Oh fucking hell! I mean, that'd be something.
No, my bad. Okada Robinson.
Honestly, I'd be down for Robinson in the finals. He could have a good match.
Robinson wins the G1.
Ugh. I mean, I wouldn't. That wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't mind that. Robinson's
And
not
then
bad.
briefcase.
He'd probably lose the briefcase. Yeah, it's juice. So I think about it, he'd probably lose the briefcase. Like Moxley would cost a match. No, not to Jay. Probably didn't. If he loses the briefcase, he'll lose it to like Naito. Yeah.
If anyone's losing the briefcase, they're losing it to Naito.
Pretty much, yeah.
But Naito would have to lose the IC belt first.
I mean, what if he just? What if? Well, you know what I could do? Ibushi wins the G1, and like just because like then Ibushi's like, "Hey Naito, I beat you twice this year. I want another shot at the IC belt." And like Naito's like, "I beat you more recently. Oh, let's put both of them on the line."
And then they die.
Nope. And then Naito wins.
No, and then Naito wins.
And then Naito wins, and then we have
everyone's necks are broken.
And then Okada just wins everything again because it's Okada.
And then Okada just stands on Naito's neck victoriously.
That's probably what's gonna happen. Anyway, this match was weird. It wasn't a bad match, but like it was just Zach should not be losing this much. And Zach has been having like temper tantrum promos, like he was a child, and it was very odd. Anyway, continuing on, we had Ibushi in the main event.
You wanna know why Saber's losing? Wanna know why Saber's losing?
Why?
Yotaka.
What? Oh yeah, no Taka. You're right. There is no Taka Michinoku. Therefore, the intro is like what's throwing him off. He needs to have the proper intro.
You wanna know what's weird? I had Saber winning all of his matches, yet the one match I had him losing was the one match he won.
Against Fale?
Yeah, I had Fale.
You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. But...
No, okay, he's bad against big men.
Oh yeah, that was the logic we had, and then we were like, nope.
We were like, okay, he'll lose to Fale and Archer.
No,
and maybe like Bushi. But that's it.
No.
And then he just beats Fale. He beats Fale in like what, 6 minutes?
Something like that. Yeah, it was some ridiculously short time. And then next up we had in the main event though, we did have Ibushi and Ospreay, and obviously Ibushi had to get his win back from Wrestle Kingdom after Ospreay fucking concussed him, and then so Ibushi won. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a fun match, but like, yeah, you know. It was literally just so Ibushi could get his win back against Ospreay after Ospreay concussed him.
Yeah. Yeah, Ibushi had his first 2 losses, and now he's gonna make his little bounce back.
Yeah,
I'm still convinced he's gonna win the G1 now.
It's very possible,
especially if it's not White.
Yeah, if it's not White or Naito, it's gonna be Ibushi. Ibushi with his amazing abs. Anyway, continuing on. We had the next night of B-Block, night 6 of the entire tournament.
I think, I got to watch like the most of the show live.
I watched all this show. This was like I was gonna not watch it, and then I decided, I'm awake at 5 a.m. I'll watch it.
I got an early start in the morning, so I got to see this show, and I was very happy because I got to see the main event.
Well, kicking off, we had a very good match: Shingo and Taichi.
I did not get to see this one.
I did. It was great. Very fun. Very good shit. Shingo won, which confuses us all every day because Taichi beats Naito, but he can't beat Shingo, apparently. Is Shingo the real leader of LIJ? No, he's not. It was weird.
It's evil.
It very well might be evil. Mid-card Undertaker.
No, it's Daryl.
Oh, yeah. No, it's Hiromu's broken neck.
Oh, okay. Wait, but is Hiromu's neck broken, or is it just did Kota Ibushi's neck just teleport to his?
Oh fuck, that might be why he's out. God damn it! No,
it was pretty healed, and he was about to leave the hospital. Then after Ibushi clipped that the apron, they just kind of switched necks. He was like, "Oh god damn it!"
But Shingo Taichi was a fun match. Shingo won with Last of the Dragon. One thing I'm annoyed about is they're making like a big deal out of. They're making a bigger deal out of the lariat that Shingo does, the pumping bomber.
Yeah, pumping bomber.
That's a bigger deal than one of his what used to be his alternative finisher, which was made in Japan. So now a lariat is a bigger deal than a pump handle pile driver. Why? Explain that to me.
He has big arms.
Big arms and big hands. G129. Hey.
Oh, I want a Shingo Lance Archer final.
Oh fuck! The big arm versus the big hand. Who wins? Dude, he catches the big arm with the big hand.
What?
Oh god!
Dude, he just. What's gonna? It's like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
The big arm versus the big hand.
Big hand.
All right, yeah. So
Hey,
that was.
I'll tell you one thing about that big hand, though. It ain't getting closed.
Oh.
Okay, guys, this the amount of times I've seen these punches being thrown.
Yeah.
Just like, come on. Again, the weird thing is, the only time referees ever tell them to like open them up is if it's a non-gaijin doing the punch. If it's like Juice Robinson or John Moxley doing it, they're like fine with it.
No, even then, Shingo does it. No, Shingo does a closed hand and fist, and he still doesn't get told not to do it.
But if Goto does, but if Naito,
does it,
if Naito does it,
maybe it's because Lance Archer's big hands aren't doing it, therefore they can't tell him off. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's continue on. We had Juice Robinson versus Jeff Cobb. This was a good match, but for some reason Cobb won.
Cobb won because he needs a win.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He was getting fucked.
Cobb's gonna get like 6 points, maybe 8 points.
No, 6. You're right on 6. I'd say 6. I think him and Taichi are gonna have the same amount of points by the end of this.
You have to do better than Yano.
Does he?
In the last night, he faces Yano. So,
I mean, yeah. What if Yano wins that? Then Yano has 8.
Is New Japan gonna be that mean to ROH?
Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. They deserve it.
I just find it mean how they take El Phantasmo, they treat him like a god, and then they take like from Rev Pro, they're really nice to Rev Pro. They really like push their the British Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah,
bring over Jeff Cobb from ROH. You're shit.
Well, they gave Cobb a title run. What do you mean?
Well,
they gave Cobb a title run. Come on.
And how many times did he defend that title?
None. But neither did the other guy who had it. I mean, all the other guys who had it didn't.
The other.
I mean, like, the guy who won it from him didn't either. So, like, it doesn't really matter. He got the nothing belt. It's fine.
No, what the G1 needs.
Not Taven. No. No. No, you can't do that. Anyway, continuing on, we had Yano versus Jay White in the funniest fucking thing ever.
It was amazing.
With literally, Ghetto fucked up this for Jay. Ghetto fucked this up.
It's all Ghetto's fault.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Like, if Ghetto hadn't gotten in the ring, then Yano would have never gotten the brass knuckles, and then he never would have made Jay never be able to have kids again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ghetto's fault.
Oh, you want to know what I love about this G1 so far? Yano's on pace for 10 points.
Oh, fuck yeah, he is. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. He's lost one match, and he is doing well.
Yeah, like, he's lost to Shingo Takagi, and he's beat Tetsuya Naito and Jay White. He beat the two favorites.
He can't beat a junior heavyweight, but he can beat two former IWGP heavyweight champions.
So the only. Oh wait, there's no other IWGP Heavyweight Champions in this block.
Nope, he's beaten all. No, oh no, wait, no, Goto hasn't won either. Ishii hasn't won it.
Goto's at poo poo.
Goto's like as a former IC champion, so like, yeah,
If we're counting IC, then
he's beaten Naito, a 3-time IC champion in Naito.
Goto. It's just Goto.
Yeah, it's just Goto, and then like Ishii's like the next thing, and then maybe Moxley, and then Juice, and then like
3 out of the 5 US champions are in the B block.
Yeah, because the other 2 left.
Yeah, the other 2 fucked off.
Yeah, the rest of them are here.
And they went to AEW.
They went to AEW. All right, next up, we had Goto versus Naito. This match was fucking great. Loved it. Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I approve.
Naito won?
That was weird. That was weird.
It wasn't weird, because honestly, Naito probably needed.
Yeah, but I expected Naito just lose 3 times and then just do the same thing that Jay's doing, and then they'll be at 10-10 each, and then the winner will, But I guess they're not doing that.
No, because no.
Yeah, no. I
think they're setting up Naito to lose to someone else.
Probably. Who's in the block that he could lose to? Moxley, probably.
Nah, not Moxley. They're gonna save. They're gonna let it be. Well, okay. Moxley needs to lose to someone, and they're not gonna let Moxley lose to just any old person.
Yeah, he'll probably lose to Jay and Naito.
And my thing is, Moxley only has a limited amount of defenses he can do.
He has like a couple, like 2.
He's gonna defend once, probably retain, and then
lose to Juice. Yeah, so he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose it back to Juice, which we all know is gonna happen. He's gonna lose it back to Juice.
I think he's gonna lose it to Juice.
Power Struggle or Kings of Pro are literally the only 2 places he could lose it at. Those are the places he'd lose at, and probably Kings of Pro because that's a bigger show.
Are you sure? It's gonna be available for Kings of Pro?
I think it's barely in the time limit that he should be able to do one more show where he drops it and then leaves.
I think he'll defend it at Destruction.
He'll definitely defend it at Destruction, but the question is, then when does he drop it? Does he drop? He can't drop it in.
And I think Kings of Pro is in October.
I think it's very early. It's mid-October. Okay, so maybe not.
Is it mid-October?
It's mid-October, so it's just.
I think it's like the 14th, right?
Yeah, it's the 14th. So it's like.
When does AEW start?
1st.
The 1st of October?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the 1st. Let me check.
So I think he just said it starts in October. We don't know when.
Let me check. I think they officially announced it, but I can't remember what.
Google machine.
Does not say. It just says early October.
Okay, try Bing.
What?
Don't try Bing. I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Bing.
October 4th. October 4th is when it begins.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Then he can't defend it.
No. So he'd have to lose at Destruction because he can't. They don't let him defend. Or I guess he could defend at Royal Quest, and
no, he can't go do it at Royal Quest because that's the same day as the All Out.
Oh fuck yeah, it is. Shit. He could defend it on the Super J Cup tour. I don't know.
And he can't. That's in the U.S.
Fuck. He could defend it 2 Destruction shows, I guess, but that would be weird.
Kazuna Road.
There's no Kazuna Road. There's New Japan Road, but there's no Kazuna Road.
Is there any Road 2 shows?
There's a couple Roads to Destructions, but and there's there's 3 shows before Kings of Pro, and
God, that's a fucking.
I mean, unless maybe it'll be okay, you can work New Japan until you drop the belt, and then you have to come back. Basically, they might just do that. That could be just literally what they could say. You can stay in New Japan, and then you just drop the belt, and then you can come back. Because that's probably the easiest way to do it. And I don't think AEW will care if one of their athletes is working for another company, giving them basically free promotion.
They will. they're not gonna let him miss their first like 4 shows.
Yeah, no, he'll do his TV. He'll do the TV tapings, and he'll do the fucking he'll do All Out. But like, I think they'll let him go to Japan to do the fucking just to drop the belt and then come back.
I think he's gonna lose at Destruction.
Maybe it's very likely.
I think he'll have to. Honestly,
it's a very tight scenario. So yeah. But yeah, Naito won this match. He beat Goto, basically proving that Goto is still Goto, and yeah, you know.
yeah.
Anyway.
I think Naito's probably gonna lose to either
probably Ishii or
White
on the final night.
Ishii would be a good one.
I think Ishii is probably more likely.
Ooh, here's an idea: Juice Robinson.
Possible, but unlikely.
Maybe Juice doesn't win the U.S. title, though. I think it's probably likely he does. But he just gets his revenge on Moxley by winning in the G1. And,
keeps him out of the finals. Yeah, but then they're 1-1.
They gets into the final.
Yeah, they can't have a stalemate. But anyway,
yeah, I guess it has to be Robinson then. Never mind then.
Yeah. Ishii and Moxley had the best match of the G1 up next.
Best match of the G1, yeah. It was so good. I loved it.
So far, yeah.
That Ishii splash.
Oh yeah.
Was everything.
Through the table was great, yeah. The way he does it though was very funny. Like his positioning.
Yeah.
It's like
this match really showed me just like it's a shocker how small Ishii is.
Yeah, he's short.
And those dude, they're gonna get concussions.
Oh please, Ishii doesn't have a head.
Dude, the amount of sometimes it looks like, oh, that's kind of a weak headbutt. First off, there's no such thing as a weak headbutt. I know that.
And there's also no thumb there. He's just going
yeah. I know there's no such thing as a weak headbutt. But it just sometimes looks like it looks
a little. I know what you mean. It doesn't look that stiff, but
sometimes it's that uppercut headbutt to the chin.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's like, oh my god! And there was a couple of those headbutts. I was like, oh.
Basically, Ishii's a Pokemon. What they do is after every match, they take him in backstage and they put him in the Pokemon Center and they heal him up and then they send him back.
When I was watching that match, I was like halfway through. I was like, if they don't let Ishii win this match after pulling out all those spots,
but they can't have Moxley lose. Moxley's gonna remain undefeated until he loses to like 2 people, and then finally loses.
Until he loses to Taichi.
Yeah, that would be actually.
Oh wait, he already faced Taichi.
No, he can't lose to Taichi. He can lose to Yano.
He loses to Yano.
Yeah, he can lose to Yano or Cobb. Oh no, he didn't. Or he beat Cobb.
Oh, that too. He's gonna lose the U.S. title too.
What, Taichi or Yano?
Or Yano.
Oh yeah. I mean, what you think Yano's gonna have a double championship reign because he's already the never openweight champions?
Dude, triple championship reign. He's gonna win the IC title.
Yeah, right.
And then he'll get the IWGP title match he wasn't looking for, and then he'll win that.
Anyway, we should probably keep this going, and let's get to the next night. The most recent night, we had A Block night. This is night 7. I can't fucking remember.
I did, yeah, night 7. I did not watch the show.
Neither did I. I was asleep.
Oh, let's take a look at the matches.
Zack Sabre Jr. beat Fale. Okay.
Probably the right choice.
Yeah.
It was 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah, cool.
Tanahashi beat Archer. That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
11 minutes, 58 seconds. Cool, I guess. I think Archer... no, Archer already has 4 points. That's fine, though.
That's fine.
Give Tanahashi his wins.
Kenta beat Evil.
Kenta beat Evil in 15 minutes, 3 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Maybe Evil could have used another win because honestly,
No.
He has what 4 points? Actually,
he's got 4 points. He's fine.
You gotta build up to that Kenta Okada match.
Yeah. Ibushi beat Sonata. Yeah, because Ibushi was at.
Where is that? Ibushi beat Sonata. 19 minutes, 14 seconds. That was probably a good match.
Probably a good match. Didn't see it.
And Ibushi is he needs those points.
He needs the points to win. So yeah. All right. Okada beats Ospreay. Yeah.
Okada beat Ospreay. 21 minutes 56 seconds. That seems way too long. That seems like one of those matches where they're doing all the moves and I can't get into it.
Probably. Anyway, that happened. All right, let's do some predicting.
Wait.
All right, so the next let me just hold on, I just gotta figure out next. Okay, next one is 20. Okay, so we have 3 shows to predict.
Wow. I can. I'm gonna look at these matches.
So kicking off, we gotta talk about look at night 8 first, which is on the 24th of July. We're gonna ignore the tag matches because nobody fucking cares. Sorry, Suzuki, I know you're there, but nobody cares for the tag matches, buddy. Anyway, kicking off night 8, we have Juice Robinson versus Toru Yano. Who wins?
Juice Robinson has never lost to Toru Yano, so that probably means Yano's gonna win. But I'm gonna say Juice.
I'm also gonna say Juice. Next up, we have Goto versus Taichi. Who wins?
My predictions right here say Taichi.
I'm gonna guess Goto.
But I'm gonna say Goto.
Yeah. Next up, we have Shingo versus Moxley. Who wins? I'm gonna say Moxley.
Moxley.
Yeah.
Takagi already has 4 points. That's way too much.
It's not.
It's too much for right now.
For right now, I guess. Next up, we have Cobb versus White. White. Yeah. Main event: Ishii versus Naito.
If Jeff Cobb wins that match, that's gonna be. You're gonna be jumping.
I don't. Sure. Well, that means if Cobb wins that match, that means Jay's not winning the G1.
Yeah, so you're gonna be happy.
Probably. I mean, but that means he's gonna win 5 matches in a row. Probably. He'll get 10 points.
Imagine if White goes 0 for 9.
Oh, that'd be weird. That'd be weird. I wouldn't like that.
It's a storyline though. It's a storyline,
but it wouldn't be believable. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Here's the thing though. You lose once, it's like it's bad luck. Twice, you're on a kind of cold streak. 3 times, that's rough. 4 times, there's a story there.
Yeah. Next up, we have Ishii Naito in the main event.
Naito.
Yeah, probably Naito.
And I'm like, I want Ishii to win.
Same, but like,
God, I want him to be IC champion. But
nope, he's never champion currently. So yeah.
No, that doesn't mean he can't get an IC title from.
You never shot,
but Naito just got his first 2 points.
Yeah.
He needs to kind of build off of that, so he kind of has to beat Ishii. God, Ishii's unlucky. He goes from Moxley straight to Naito.
That's a lot of neck damage. That's a lot of damage.
Luckily, he had like a week break. Well, 5 days of a break.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a decent long break. All right.
Oh my God, no! He went from Jay White to
Moxley.
White to Moxley to Naito. I keep trying to say Yano.
Yeah.
I keep trying to say Yano.
Anyway, next up is night 8. A block night 8. It's night 8, I think. Maybe it's night 9. I don't know. 9, 8.
Night 10.
Night 10.
9.
Ibushi Archer. Ibushi.
Ibushi.
Ospreay Fale. Ospreay? I think.
Didn't he beat Fale in a New Japan Cup?
Fuck, he did. Fale.
Fale needs points. And he'll beat this junior.
Zach Evil.
Zach famously beats Evil, so I'm gonna say Zach.
Probably because Evil beat him at New Beginnings earlier this year, so yeah. Tanahashi Sanada. Sanada beat him in the New Japan Cup. I'm just gonna say that. So
usually I say Sanada, because I usually don't think New Japan likes to do the whole. As much as you bring it up, I don't think they do 50-50 booking all that much. I think they like to keep consistency.
Bro, have you seen? Unfortunately, I would agree with you, but you're fucking wrong. As someone who's watched New Japan for years, they do a lot of 50-50 booking, but nobody nobody notices. It's you can see it very clearly if you analyze it.
But it's a lot less common than you think.
It's not as bad as WWE's, but it's pretty when you can see it when it happens. For the most part,
at the 50-50 booking is far apart from each other.
Probably, yeah. It's not like it's not like a week apart. It's like it's months, literally. Like, yeah.
So I'm gonna say Sonata because I think he needs the points more than Tanahashi.
I mean, he does, but I'm still gonna say Tanahashi.
And Kenta Okada.
Kenta.
Really?
Yeah. I think they're gonna.
Do you think Ibushi's gonna win that block?
Probably.
If Kenta were to win that match, he would have to lose 3 out of his final 4 matches.
Yep.
And Ibushi would have to go undefeated, I believe.
Okay, look. The thing is, I think they are gonna do Okada Kenta at Kings of Pro. I think that's probably going to be the big title match.
Do that through a draw, I'm pretty sure.
They could, so this could be a draw. This very well could be a draw, but the thing is, I do always have this sneaking suspicion that Kenta could win this block. I have that.
I think honestly, Kenta could win the G1.
He could. It's the problem with A block is literally there are so many guys who have a chance to win the G1, and now B block has that problem too. So it used to be very clear cut, where it was like, okay,
well, time out. No, B block has that problem, but they won't win the G1.
Yeah, but
they'll win the block.
They'll win the block, but they won't win the G1. A block,
like if Juice Robinson was an A block, goodbye.
Yeah, yeah, he'd be dead. He'd be jumping. He'd be jumping, basically. He'd be 0-9. But yeah, so I think I am going to say Kenta for this, but it's very well could just be a draw.
I have Okada. I would not be surprised if Kenta wins or if it's a draw.
Yeah, like literally this match is impossible to predict.
But I just can't see Kenta winning for that fact of it would be almost impossible for Ibushi to win the G1. Kenta were to win.
Well, almost is almost, but it's still possible.
Almost, but Kenta would have to lose to Sonata, most likely because Fale.
Realistic.
Who else does he face? Ospreay.
Okay, that one's a bit weird.
And
then Zach.
Saber.
Yeah. Well, we all think Saber's beating him.
You would have to lose to 3 out of those 4.
Yeah, so he loses.
And Ibushi would have to beat all of or one draw will be allowed. Okada.
The problem is you're saying that, but Okada has that exact. If Okada wins this match, that's the same thing because they're both.
No, it's not.
Because both.
It's not though.
How is it not?
Ibushi hasn't faced Okada yet.
Okay.
Ibushi already lost to Kenta.
Okay, but what if Kenta has 2 gets? Kenta can still lose 3. I could see him losing to Sonata and Fale and then losing to Zack on the final night. That's possible. Like he won't lose to Ospreay, but he can lose to the other 3.
I can't see it.
I see it.
They're not gonna make him look that weak going into the stretch.
They very well could. All right, next up.
I just personally I don't see it. You could see it. I don't.
All right. Next up, we have the night 10. We have Goto versus Yano. Goto?
Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one.
28th of July.
28th of July? Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Goto versus Yano? I think Goto.
Yeah, Goto usually beats Yano, and honestly, this
Yano
feels
can't
like
win that much.
This feels like too cheap to pull Yano in.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yano, you think those Yanos for the big names.
Yeah. Juice Ishii.
Juice Ishii?
Juice. I guess.
I have Juice, but I don't want Ishii to only have 4 points.
He'll get more. He's still got Taichi. He'll probably win that.
Will he?
I don't know. He'll beat more people. He's got Yano.
They love doing that Taichi Ishii match, man.
That's true. He'll beat Yano probably, and maybe Goto. So Ishii usually gets around 8.
Hey, give me a sec.
All right. I'm very confused on what you're doing, but okay. All right. Total view time.
Sorry, someone just came in my room.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I definitely think Juice is probably going to win this, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
Juice, but this one's like a really tough match. And the fact that it's this early in the night for that show,
Yeah.
it's very interesting.
Yeah. Cobb Taichi.
Taichi.
Cobb.
Taichi needs more wins.
Yeah, but Cobb lost to him. Like
Cobb needs more wins. Taichi needs more wins. Everyone needs more wins, but
yeah.
Taichi's gonna stay there, and Taichi feels legitimate. Plus, he just beat Naito. That means he has an IC shot in the future, and needs to look better for that match. So he should beat Cobb.
Maybe. Shingo J.
Jay.
Naito Moxley.
I could hear the dread in your voice.
Because I like Shingo, and I don't want him to lose to Jay, but I know he's going to.
Jay.
Yeah, because I like Shingo, and he's great, and I don't want him to lose to Jay, but I know he's going to.
Okay.
Anyway, Naito Moxley.
Moxley.
Probably. I'm going to say Naito, though.
Moxley needs to lose sometime.
I think this would probably be the time he loses to somebody. Because it's the IC title versus the US title, basically. And the way I see it, the IC title is a little bit above the US title right now. A little bit. Not by much, but a little bit.
When the IC title holder loses to Yano, it's still a little bit above the US title.
Okay, yeah, but I've explained my reasoning behind that. Yano can beat anybody in the G1 as realistic.
It lost. Okay, the IC title lost to Taichi.
Still, so what? I've seen worse.
The US title beat Taichi in 7 minutes.
And do you remember last year what the US title went through? You got to think long term about this, buddy. You can't just look at it immediately and just say, "Yeah, it's this." No, it's a long term thing. You got to look at it a certain way. Anyway, I do think Naito's winning this because, yeah, I think Naito's someone respectable that Moxley can lose to, and it's like a no consequences match as well. So, yeah.
I guess. I mean, I can see Moxley losing to anybody in that block, honestly.
Pretty much.
There's one who I can rule out and be like, he won't lose to them. But, I just can't, I don't know. The only person I can't see Moxley losing to is Goto.
Yeah.
That just feels weird.
I feel bad for Goto, man.
Not lose to Hiroki Goto.
Goto's a good wrestler. I feel bad for him.
He should have been an IWGP heavyweight champ.
Yeah, he should have been a lot of things, but he fucking isn't. He's nothing right now. He's yeah.
Dude, Goto win the G1.
He's won the G1 before.
Again.
I don't see it. I don't think he can at this point. I think his point totals are weird. Let me just take.
He has 2 points.
Okay, so he theoretically could, but I highly doubt it.
Anybody in that block, and Jay White can still win that block.
I guess.
He has 0 points.
All right. Let's continue on. Let's talk about some AEW stuff. There have been 3 AEW shows so far. what have you thought of, or just like in general? Don't give me like specific stuff.
I did not see Double or Nothing because it cost money, but I saw all the free stuff I can see. So from that, I can tell you I like it.
Mhm.
It's not bad. There are some bad things.
What do you mean by that?
Alex Marvez.
Yeah, he's a bit odd. He's an odd fella.
I don't like him. I don't.
I've seen
Their best show was Fighter Fest, partly because Alex Marvez was not on it.
Okay, Alex Marvez or Byron Saxton.
Byron Saxton.
Wow. Okay. I don't mind AEW. It's interesting so far. It's not excellent, but it's not bad either. I think it's pretty decent.
It's good. Hey, it's more wrestling.
It's more wrestling, which is both a blessing and a curse because now there's so much wrestling with this. There's the G1, there's AEW, there's WWE, there's Progress, there's all this. There's so much wrestling now.
But honestly, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, there's potential.
So you want to go over any specific shows?
We can talk about Fight for the Fallen. I guess that was pretty recent. That was like last weekend.
Yeah, that just happened.
It was
you want
interesting. Pre-show matches didn't really mean anything. It was cool to see Bea Priestley debut.
I did not catch the Librarian match.
I don't fucking care. Who fucking? Who fucking cares? Honestly, it's cringy. It's boring.
Exactly. I like the Librarians when it's on Being the Elite.
That's it.
When not, it's bad.
Like I like Leva as a wrestler. Leva Bates. Peter Avalon, I have no attachment to, but Leva I like a little bit, but like other than that, it's pretty shit. Sonny,
I like Peter Avalon. The only reason I kind of like Peter Avalon is because I like him on Being the Elite. He seems like a cool guy, and B, I don't know, he just kind of looks cool. Like I like the way he puts up his hair. It's interesting.
I've never really I don't know that much about him.
It's a man bun, but it's to the side. Like it's interesting.
He's one of those wrestlers that I'm just like I don't care that much about. So it's just like okay.
Fair.
Next up, there was a tag match. I'm glad to see Bea Priestley debuting. Like I like Bea Priestley. She's cool. She's a good wrestler.
I like her.
Their women's division is looking good. I'll say that their women's division looks very good.
Much better than when she was on WCPW or Defiant.
Oh hell yeah! But that was because that show was shit.
Well, that had some good aspects.
It had some, but like for the most part, nothing crazy. Also, Bea has developed a shitload since then. Like she has become she is one of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
She looks a lot more imposing.
Yeah, she's like the thing is
like then she looked like a lanky like teenager, what she was, I believe, at the time.
Well, she had just come out of getting like a brain tumor removed. Like she had like she was recovering. She had just finished recovering from that, and that was when she had first come back from. Yeah, she had a massive, major thing going on with her head, and then she's come back, and now she's literally she is like the current main champion in Stardom right now.
Like literally at that time, I knew her as Will Ospreay's girlfriend.
I think most of us did, and now she's proven that she's much better than
now. She's Bea Priestley.
She's Bea motherfucking Priestley. All right. Continuing on, we had a 6-man tag match: MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Sean Spears versus Darby.
I like this match.
It was all right.
It was
all right.
Joey Janela kind of faded into the background.
I'm annoyed Havoc lost again because, yeah. Hey, I'm allowed to have my personal biases. I love Jimmy Havoc.
I like Jimmy Havoc as well.
He is my boy. He is the best boy.
Until they put him into a hardcore match, he's not going to show his true self.
Definitely. I think we'll get a hardcore match from him, but it won't be as...
I want so desperately to have him turn heel and give him like one of those runs like he had with the Progress belt.
That's the thing. I don't know if they're gonna do that because of the fact that
they won't. He's not that guy. He's not that big brand name.
Yeah,
he's
you
not
can't.
the guy.
You can't build a company around him. I get it. Yeah, it's.
You can build a company like Progress around him. You can't build a company like AEW around him.
Yeah, I mean he'll probably be like if he does turn heel, he'll probably be a top mid carder, and then eventually he'll maybe get like a couple of shots at the belt and lose. But like I don't think they'll give him
any shots at them.
I think he will. Then we had Brandy Rhodes beating Allie. Who cares? Fuck that shit.
It was fine.
I don't care.
They tried.
They tried. They failed. Next up, we had the Dark Order. It was fine. Then they had the Dark Order versus Angelico and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
I love and I hate this match.
It's like I said, it's fine. It's fine.
I love the moments that were Stu Grayson, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy.
Okay. That's fine.
The other three I couldn't care much about.
It was fine. Paige versus Sabian. This was just
I like this. This is my favorite match of the night.
Paige versus Sabian?
Yeah, I really like Paige versus Sabian.
Yeah, they're both good wrestlers. Sabian's a really good wrestler.
I like Sabian a lot from this match. He proved himself a lot to me here.
Yeah, he's good. I mean,
he's very charismatic. He's very he's very good at wrestling, and they told a good story here.
Yeah.
With Paige's injury.
Yeah. But it was definitely overshadowed by a certain Chris Jericho just coming out afterwards and attacking him, and then just But
there was and it was kind of weird because it kind of felt like Darby Allin versus Cody at Fighter Fest.
Kinda.
Because you know how like it was like, oh, this big name guy against this kind of
indie guy.
Niche indie guy.
Yeah.
And the indie guy puts up a good fight, and eventually, well, in one case they drew, one case they lost. But they put up a good fight, and it was very close.
Yeah.
Then became established name to take all the spotlight.
Yeah. Then we had Lucha Bros versus SCU. It was.
This was when I started tuning out of the show.
It was fine. Ladder match versus Bucks and Lucha Bros.
The last 3 matches, it was in it. I remember I said earlier, it's kind of like the Osprey match stuff.
Yeah,
like it's
too much.
Moves. It's too many stuff. You aren't telling a story. You're just trying to do things.
Omega Thema was good, but yeah.
I didn't see that match. I was tuned out because of SCU and Lucha Bros. I saw the little thing, Jericho. It's
one thing I want to say: the Bucks versus the Brotherhood. That match was too long. I was very bored by it.
Most of the show was too long.
The main event was boring.
Lucha Bros was too long. I think a lot of the matches could have been slimmed down.
Yeah.
I think up until even though Paige Sabian was my favorite match of the night, that could have been slimmed down a little bit.
Yeah. The show was all right.
SCU went entirely too long.
Yep.
It felt like a slog by the end of it. And I know this is one of the problems we've been having with WWE. Their shows are too long. And we know we've been telling this, and AEW was like, okay, we won't have long shows. Most of these shows won't be like Double or Nothing. They'll be like Fighter.
Okay. All right. I think we're going to finish up there. We've been going for a while because, I think we should probably finish up there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week with Ness as well, hopefully. But we're going to finish up for that. See y'all next time. Hey.
See y'all.